so many Jews around the country and around the world who, with our whole beings, reject Zionism as the racist, colonial ideology that it is. Who with our entire being stand with Palestinian people in their struggle for freedom, for justice, and for liberation. Who with our entire being reject the weaponization of Jewish pain and Jewish history and Jewish tradition to justify Israeli colonization and apartheid and occupation. And who with our whole beings reject the smearing and the targeting and the censoring of our Palestinian, our Arab, and our Muslim siblings as they speak about the truth of Palestinian life and the importance of ending Israeli colonization and apartheid. I'll be reading a letter from Rabbi Alyssa Wise and Rabbi Brant Rosen, the co-chairs of Jewish Voice for Peace's Rabbinical Council. As rabbis and Jewish leaders, we join you in your despair, your grief, your fear, your terror, and your uncertainty. We know all too well that in moments of intensified Israeli aggression, there are accelerated attempts by those who fear peace, by those who fear freedom, to shut down voices who imagine a new world. Given the unspeakable scale of Israel's current actions in Gaza, the suppression of voices of justice and peace are at an all-time high. As people of faith, we believe this silencing must be overcome. Our sacred traditions must be overcome. Our sacred traditions insist that voices of justice are able to ring out louder and more fiercely than the calls for continued war. Critiquing Israel's actions is not anti-Semitic. It should not need to be said, but let's say it again. Critiquing Israel's actions is not anti-Semitic. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Challenging Israel's behavior is a good way to show solidarity for Jews. It is a good way to be a good friend to Jews. Writers and artists and poets are vital right now to help us imagine new futures and inspire us to get there. We cannot think of a more critical moment to present this landmark event about the struggle for justice in Palestine. We know that so many in this room and beyond it have encountered fierce pushback and retaliation for speaking up, but nothing worth doing in times of crisis and urgency are without risk. This is a time of profound moral reckoning, and history will judge us by what we did or did not do in this moment. We all must have our answer. With love, Rabbis Brant Rosen and Alyssa Wise, co-chairs of Jewish Voice for Peace Rabbinical Council. Thank you.